Prime Minister, thanks for your time. Our condolences to your nation for losses to this virus. As to the numbers, on Friday, Nepal, a record new number of cases. How is your country placed to handle this surge in terms of resources and medical infrastructure?
Thank you very much. And you already gave some background also, and my call to the neighbors and international friendly countries and organizations for help for COVID vaccines. Right now, of course, the pandemic is spreading in Nepal, like some other countries in our neighbors also. The COVID-19 situation in Nepal is under control now, we must say, and we have 78,629 active cases. As of now, the recovery rate is 68.6%. And
right.
As of yesterday, 3,579 people lost their lives. It's a very huge number for our situation, and we are very worried about this. And we are trying to control, which is 0.95% of total cases. So less than 1% mortality rate is now. And we are taking very serious measures to control the situation, to supply oxygen, to supply beds, to supply ICU beds and other facilities to the patients and ambulances in the city areas. Mostly in the city areas it is spread. And we are trying to control it and using our strength, and we are concentrating our entire efforts to prevent from the disease. And we are launching different programs to aware the people and firstly to combat with this or any type of pandemic, first thing is awareness of the people and to protect the people from being transmitted.
Right.
So we are concentrated in this.
If I can ask, I mean, the numbers are really worrying. A month ago, Nepal had 100 cases a day. Friday, more than 9,000. I mean, last weekend, I think 44% of Nepal's COVID tests came back positive. What went wrong, and what can you do to reverse this?
Last year, we were able to control the pandemic and its spread, and we controlled. The mortality rate was in 0, and the transmission rate also was around 50 per day. And the negligence among the people was increased, and because it is, people thought that it is controlled already and there is no problem. So for this reason, again, contamination and the transmission from one to another, it got an opportunity. So it took again second wave of the problem. So we are now are conscious and concentrating our efforts to make the people aware and protect people from being transmitted.
I understand. Yeah. I mean, one thing I wanted to ask you, because I know your time is limited, many big public events went ahead last month. There are festivals scheduled for this month that haven't been cancelled. I mean, do you think that's a mistake?
What about?
There were many festivals and events that were held last month. Do you think it was a mistake to have allowed those to go ahead?
What type of mistake you mentioned?
Religious festivals and gatherings of people, large gatherings?
Yeah, there were some that sort of things, and because of the political situation and political instability, which was tried to by some political governments, to create problem inside. And in my opinion, nobody should try to use such a pandemic situation like an opportunity to use against the government. Or this should not be a political issue, but it's a social issue, and it's the common. We are fighting against the common enemy, not only in a country but globally. We are fighting. Due to that reason, there were some, of course, some mistakes from the political side and from the other side also. Of course, that was a little bit negligency, so that it got opportunity to increase again.
Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, thank you so much there in Kathmandu, Nepal. We wish you well in battling this terrible virus. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Again, I want to recall that, as you mentioned, my call for neighbors and international community, the governments and organizations to support vaccines to Nepal to combat against this very dangerous pandemic.